XFJ830M33. Time evidence. What must the evidence chain prove? After separating provenance from verified duration, the next pressure test is: what must the evidence chain actually prove? XFJ830 does not treat one document, one test, or one historical statement as automatically sufficient. The question is whether different forms of evidence can support different parts of the same physical history. The evidence chain may include physical evidence. What can be observed? Historical documentation. What was recorded? Provenance. What documented history connects the object to its past? Scientific analysis. What physical conclusions can be independently supported? Preservation. Can the evidence remain available for future examination? These elements can then be examined together. Evidence. Documentation. Independent verification. Verified duration. But the chain must also reveal its limitations. If evidence is incomplete, that must be stated. If two sources conflict, the conflict must remain visible. If a method cannot establish a particular conclusion, it should not be used to claim more than it can support. This creates an important principle. Evidence strength must be separated from interpretation strength. Strong evidence may support a limited conclusion. Weak evidence should not be expanded into a stronger claim simply through interpretation. The pressure test therefore asks: what does each piece of evidence actually establish? What does it not establish? Can another qualified researcher examine it? Can the evidence survive future review? This produces a more disciplined structure. Physical evidence. Historical evidence. Scientific analysis. Provenance. Evidence evaluation. Independent verification. Verified duration. Importantly, XFJ830 does not claim that every evidence chain will successfully establish verified duration. Some may not. Some may require additional research. That uncertainty is part of the framework. A credible evidence system must be able to say not enough evidence. This is where the pressure test becomes meaningful. If the framework can distinguish supported, partially supported, uncertain, not established, then researchers and decision makers can understand exactly where the evidence stands. The central question of XFJ830M33 is therefore: can an evidence chain establish verified duration without claiming more than the evidence actually proves? That is the boundary between having evidence and having an evidence structure capable of independent verification. The next pressure test is: if verified duration meets a defined evidence threshold, what conditions would be necessary before it could reasonably become a time asset research dimension? XFJ830 official website: www.xfj830.com. XFJ830 time evidence chain verified duration. Independent verification.